Right, hi there folks, Richard here from Restorers LRC. As you can see on this armrest, we've already cleaned 50% of this with our LRC1 leather cleaner, and I'm going to remove the tape for you so you can sort of see the difference that you get there from using a professional leather cleaner to clean your leather effectively, which is exactly what we're going to demonstrate to you today on this BMW 40D X5 interior. As you can clearly see, it is extremely grubby, and we're going to show you how effective LRC1 is at removing dirt and grime very easily without the need to really scrub excessively. We're going to use our Brucal Maxi. As you can see, this one's been well used already and it's a little bit grubby, but that's the Brucal Maxi. We also have the Brucal Mini, and we have our Tampico brush as well. So I mean, we still do the Tampicos. If people like those, you can still buy those from our web shop. But as I say, we're going to use the Brucal today, the Brucal Maxi, and we are going to use our leather cleaner to do the full interior leather clean here, as we've done here on the armrest. So first of all, what I'm going to do is start by masking up halfway through so that you can see the difference between the two halves of the seat. So let's just get that masked up. I wanted to do this live on the video so that you could actually see that we are masking it and there is no trickery involved with the leather cleaning process. So we'll just make sure there's a nice sort of clean line down the seat there. You can see on the base here where we've already done a bit of a test clean, where we've cleaned a very small section right here. There's this little square where we've cleaned it so that you can see how much of a difference it is actually going to make. So obviously the first process that you would need to do with any leather cleaning job is give the vehicle seats a very good hoover with a soft brush attachment, which is what we've already done. Gone all over the interior. We've obviously cleaned the carpets in here as well, but we've cleaned all the leather seats with the vacuum cleaner with the soft brush attachment on it. So tape's not wanting to stick just there, so we'll give it a good old rub down and hopefully it'll stick. It'll be great for the purpose of what we need to do for the video. So let's get the with the old Maxi, Brucal Maxi, and give that a good old deep clean. So we're going to start off by spraying some of that product onto the leather first of all. What we want to do with that is to allow that to sit, to just dwell for a few seconds. You don't need to let that dwell for a very long period of time, and then very, very gently we're just going to rub with the brush to agitate all the dirt. It may sound quite harsh this, but it actually isn't. It's actually a very soft bristle brush. As you can clearly tell, it's very, very soft. But you can see it working into the dirt already. Certainly see the difference there on that inner bolster. Look at that, where it's working on there. The difference there. That's how the whole seat's going to come out looking, because this is I think it's ivory white, this interior, or something like that. So I mean, it should be quite a light coloured interior colour, but we're not pushing very hard with this. As you can see, we're hardly even flattening the bristles down. They're not being flattened down, as you can clearly see. We're just gently going over the surface, because that's all you need to do. If you have a leather cleaner that works correctly, that is correctly formulated, that is natural, with everything, all the proper ingredients in it, you don't need to scrub away at your seats like you see some people. And whatever you do, don't use a magic eraser. And if you do, give us a shout, because we can restore it. That's why we're called restorers. So, you know, if you use a magic eraser, you are going to take that clear coat off there, and you are going to remove the colour, and you can give us a bell and we can restore that for you. So just very gently, as I say, rub over the seats. Want a little bit more cleaner just here, but you can see the dirt here as this is running down where it's got into it. See that where you spray this on, you can just see the grime in the water, look, as it's running down. Look at that, where it's removed all the dirt and grime on the seats. I'm just going to give this part a wipe down with a terry towel, and we can see whether we need to do any more to that particular section. But I don't think we do. We obviously need to clean all up around here properly, but I'm just doing this quick demonstration video for you just to show you how effective the LRC one is. And I mean, that is just a phenomenal difference I can see on there already. It's absolutely staggering, the difference. I mean, the cloth is absolutely grafted. But I mean, that's just a very quick once go over on that upper part of the back seat. I'm now going to proceed and get the base done. So as I say, just a little bit more squirting on there. Get the old Brucal Maxi. There we go, if I turn it around it would help. Brucal Maxi, and Maxi's going to gently agitate that dirt and remove all the dirt and grime that's on there. As I say, when you get round to doing your interior clean, it is absolutely essential that you do hoover your interior off first to remove dust, dirt and grime, because those particles of dust, dirt and grime will scratch your leather as you're going over the surface with the brush. But I think you can clearly see all the dirt and grime on there. It's absolutely staggering what's coming off. Look at that. Look at all this. Yuck, absolutely horrible. But it's going to be beautiful when it's done. So just continue to give that a good old clean. Make sure you get into all these areas in this swab area here and in here. Right, so as I say, you've got to get right into these areas and make sure they're all clean to get all the dirt and grime off. But I mean, you saw there where we were rubbing that around, the quantity of dirt that was coming off, you know, and it's still, the dirt that's still coming off is just still absolutely staggering. But I think the you know, the difference is going to be quite amazing. We've got a tiny bit of colour loss on this seat as well, where it's been scuffed and things. But you know, that's not being corrected today. All we're doing today is the cleaning of the leather, because the car, I believe, is going up to be sold, and it needs a good deep clean. So let's give that a wipe off now. Don't forget to use a terry towel, because microfibers, due to their static charge, can actually cause marring to your lacquer and remove the lacquer coating on the surface. So give it a good old rub down to dry it all up. But as you can clearly see, I think there's going to be quite a big difference there on that seat. So let's do the big reveal. Here we go, look at that. That's absolutely staggering. That is what you get with the LRC1 leather cleaner. Absolutely perfect results. And our faithful Brucal brush to clean your leather interior to perfection. But just look at that difference. That is absolutely amazing. Look at this here, staggering. And all up here you can see it. You would almost think the interior was a different colour, really. But now look at it, it's back to its original colours, matching up with the armrest that we've done a 50-50 on as well. That is why LRC1 is the industry leader leather cleaner. Buy yours today from our shop. I'm Richard, thank you very much.